What's going on there, friends? My name is M238 and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker for the Nintendo Wii U. We're up last time. We revisited Dragoneer's Cavern and the Tower of the Gods to visit, to get some treasure charts that I actually skipped over during the first times I traveled to those dungeons. And now in this part, I am starting off here in the forest. I keep calling it that, the Forbidden Woods. The Forbidden Woods is, well, there is one treasure chest that I did miss in the Forbidden Woods, and you might pretty much, it's here in the second room of the Forbidden Woods. All you have to do is glide your way up to the top of this second room, using these buds and gliding over using the Deku Leaf, and then. Here we are on this part. I never really explored this part, but you couldn't really do much here in this room because you did need the boomerang in order to do this. So that's why that's a good reason to miss it, I guess. But yeah. So now that we're done with that. Once again, I save warped out of the Forbidden Woods because it's faster leaving the Forbidden Woods like that rather than just manually make my way back. So now we're done with everything in the Forbidden Woods. So the next area I'm making my way to is Stonewatcher Island. There's a couple things that you can get in Stonewatcher Island. Mainly, there is one platform that I'm actually making my way to right now. And if my notes serve me correctly, this platform is actually really interesting. The most interesting platform I've seen so far out of all the platforms that I've checked out. And you're gonna see why once we get there. Sometimes when as you're climbing up the very bottom of the ladder of these platforms, the waves can beat you before you climb up high enough. So it just, I don't know. It's just, well, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but that's what can happen sometimes. Alright, so the reason this platform is really interesting is because this platform has the most bomb cannons. As in, if you counted all the bomb cannons on this platform, there are 8 bomb cannons on this platform. I just realized that my microphone is really far away from me, so I need to bring it closer. All right, there we go. Okay, so anyway, yeah, there are 8 bomb cannons on this platform. So you pretty much have to just place bombs everywhere if you want to blow stuff up here, and so that's great. But your reward for that for coming up here is 20 rupees, but for blowing up all the bomb cannons, you get yourself a heart piece. And then now we're going up to the actual island itself. On Stonewatcher Island, and by Stonewatcher Island, you do need the power bracelet in order to pick up these Stonewatcher rocks here. These rocks have some really weird faces, in my opinion. I don't know. The faces just look weird. And just like most islands, there are blue choo-choos, so that you can get blue choo-choo jelly to get blue potions later on. But I mean, since you can get soup in this game, the blue potion's kind of obsolete. So underneath this grotto on Stonewatcher Island, it's one of these areas where you have to fight all the enemies in every room in order to get the reward here. So we just gotta go ahead and do that. And of course, I am speeding this up because at this point you should know you should pretty much understand the concept of these places now. Otherwise, then I don't know what's wrong with you. You probably haven't followed up with the Let's Play. All right, so the first room we had some Armos. So just shoot them with arrows, hit them, and then hit them in the behind right after you stun them. The second room had a bunch of Moblins. not too difficult to take care of. This room that I'm in, that I just cleared over, it has had a bunch of whiz ropes, which they're easier if you have elemental arrows, such as fire and ice arrows. And then this one had a bunch of bokoblins. So those are really easy enemies. And then, of course, after going through all those rooms, some dark nuts spawn, and we gotta go ahead and take care of these dark nuts. And, well, dark nuts should not be hard if you know how to deal with them. But of course, I'm really bad, so I struggle with at fighting dark nuts, which is kind of a shame. I let one punch me, which is kind of sad. This guy should be dead. No, he's not dead. Oh my god, man. These guys are relentless. Holy moly. Okay, well, I defeated one of them, so it should make fighting one dark nut easy. Yeah, dark nuts are really easy if you're fighting them one-on-one. If you're fighting like multiple of them in one room, where they're all just trying to go after you, then that could be a huge problem. But there we go, not too difficult. I didn't lose too much health while fighting them, which is good. And now we can finally get our reward here. Our reward here. Well, let's first break these pots right here and get lots and lots of money. Man, that's a lot of rupees. I'm rich already. Holy crap! Well, I've been rich to begin with. 2,384 rupees. I mean, you don't often get that many rupees in other Zelda games, right? All right, so by playing the Wind's Requiem on the spots, once again we get ourselves a very special treasure chest. What could this special treasure chest contain? I don't know. We've encountered these treasure chests in these like weird map placements. I don't know what I'm talking about now. But we get ourselves a Triforce chart. Triforce shard. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm reading my notes incorrectly, which is bad. All right, so we're done with Stonewatcher Island now. So we got. Oh man, I don't even know what number Triforce shard that we got now, but we still have plenty more of Triforce shards that we need to get. So the next area now that we're done with Stonewatcher Island, is Islet of Steel, and Islet of Steel is not an island. And you're gonna see what this place is, and it's pretty dangerous. All right, so we're heading up to this right now. As you can see, there's a lot of bomb ships here, and some bomb cannons that are blocking the entrance inside the Islet of Steel. So as you can see, the Islet of Steel is a military-ish area, I guess you could call it. Man, this is quite a dangerous place, man. Look at all these bomb cannons just aiming at us. That was crazy. On my practice file, I actually lost a ton of parts because I sucked at aiming those guys, and just, oh man, I thought I was gonna die, but thankfully I didn't die. I haven't even died at all in the Let's Play, which is good. I would like to have a deathless run, which is so far looking like it's the case. So of course, by making your way inside the Isle of Steel, we get ourselves another really special treasure chest. What could this possibly contain? Oh boy. It's something really important, I bet, since we worked our butt all the way over here. It's a Triforce chart. There you go. See, I got the item right that time. So Triforce chart. So that's our second out of the three Triforce charts. We have one more Triforce chart to get. I think. Actually, I think we already have all three now. No, there's one more. Okay, yeah, there's one more. Yeah, I'm reading my notes wrong. The time that I'm recording this, I've already recorded all of the world exploration, so I'm just So I'm just like looking through my notes and see like what exactly I did in this video. Like I divided parts of my notes of what I did in each video, so that I can remember when I start adding the commentary to these videos. And so I was like, okay. So like earlier, I was like, okay, was that the second Triforce chart? Let me look at my notes, see and see where's the third one. Oh, okay, there's the third one. So yeah. So we're done. So now that's pretty much Islet of Steel right there in a nutshell. Nothing much else. Yeah, or at least nothing much else that is important you can get in the Islet of Steel. Okay, so the next area that I'm heading to right now is called Needle Rock Isle. Needle Rock Isle, you want to make sure you carry a ton of magic here. Well, actually, well, not really. There's some leeway with it if you end up not having enough magic by coming over here, but it helps. Actually, you don't really need to go to Needle Rock Isle according to what you can get here, but over here is some pretty neat stuff you can get. Well, actually, this is pretty much worth showing if you want a lot of money, pretty much. Oops, I spoiled that. Oh well, it's fine. But anyway, use your Hioi pair. I would recommend getting rid of some of those cargo rocks. If you can get rid of all of them. But use your Hioi pair to lure a seagull up to the switch that is on the top of Needle Rock Isle, and then that will give you a heart piece. Okay, so I guess you did need to come to this place. I'm such a good note taker. Holy crap. So in addition to that, we have a grotto that's on ice. So you burn that with a fire arrow, so that you can go ahead and make your way through. And this time now in this area we have to light all the torches using fire arrows. There are, I believe, 5 or 6 torches, and you have to try to light them up. Some of these torches are really hard to find because some of them are placed really far away, so you need some really precise aiming in order to get those torches. There's a lot of pots in this area that have tons and tons of arrows and tons of magic, so that in case you run out of either one of them or both, then break one of these pots, so that way you can get lots and lots of magic and lots of arrows. Okay, so here's another torch right there, up on the side of this ship, and then I am currently looking for the last torch, since I have one more I need to find. Oh wait, no, never mind, that was not the last. No, I need, okay, for real this time, I am looking for one more torch. I thought the torch was on that side. It is not over here on this side either. I don't know what gave me the desire to do that, because that is certainly not a ship. That is a pillar that supports the what do you call the top of the ship? I forget. There's a name for it, but I certainly do not remember. And after a while, I actually found it. Not right there, but right there. I saw it. I just saw it. As I'm looking at this right now, but when I record this live, my eyes did not see that. I overlooked it, so that sucked. Oh, it's not right there, and finally I found it. Look at that! Wow, how hard was that, man? But oh well. So anyway, yeah, you can. So if your reward for that is just an orange rupee, and that's it. So it depends on if it's useful for you or not. So that is Needle Rock Isle. We're not actually done yet. There's actually another thing that you can do here. This is actually really important. On the same square of Needle Rock Isle, there is actually a really important item that you can get here. And it may not look like there is, because there are no platforms on Needle Rock Isle. And there are no submarines either, so what else is there for you to get? Well, you see, I'm going to just... I feel like... Okay, these guys have really been ruining my day during practice, so I'm just going to destroy all these guys as my revenge for these guys destroying me during my practice run, because I despise these bomb ships that much. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. All right, and last one, and that is the one that looks really fancy. This one was the fanciest one out of all of them. That one had a helmet on that bomb ship, which is really, I think that's kind of funny. How that one's like the only bomb ship that has a helmet. I mean, it's not like it's gonna make a difference. You're still gonna take the same amount of hits to die. Jeez, I wonder who controls these bomb ships anyway. Like, these are some really weird looking ships. Like, there are no like windows or anything. Like, these are just really small ships, and whoever controls them are just suck. And it must be a lot of people who control those ships too, because there's bomb ships everywhere. But anyway, you really only have to destroy the one that had a helmet. The other ones I got rid of because I know they're gonna get in the way as I was fishing for that treasure. But all you get for destroying that bomb ship, for destroying those bomb ships, well, at least the one that, or at least the helmet one, is a Triforce chart. That is one Triforce chart that you probably wouldn't really expect, you wouldn't really think to check, because it's just that well hidden. And I think that's a really clever one to hide too, where you're required to fight an ocean enemy in order to get something that's really important. I think that's really cool. So that's all of Needle Rock Isle. We're done with that now. And so now we're gonna make our way over here to Three Eye Reef, and Three Eye Reef is of course shaped like a 3 dice. So you're gonna be seeing 3 of these reefs here, and so that means there's gonna be a few of these bomb cannons. We have to, once again, just like every other reef that we've explored, you have to destroy all these bomb cannons, including the bomb ships that are inside, in order to spawn the chests here. You don't have to deal with the bomb ships that are outside of the reef, that are on like the borderlines of it, because those are not important. So just deal with the ones that are inside the reef. Yeah, you don't have to deal with that guy that's trying to shoot at me as I'm trying to climb the borders of this place in order to get to the treasure chest. And by the way, this is a long walk if you want to get to the treasure chest, because you have to walk around the entire outer part of this place for whatever good reason. So because it's a long walk, I decided to speed this up. By the way, you may notice. By the way, the reason I always have music on whenever I'm sailing through the Great Sea is because when I'm trying to mash the sail to switch from swift sail to normal sail, the sound is so annoying. So I'm saving your guys' ears. I'm sacrificing my ears to save you guys' ears. So be happy with that. In fact, it hurts my ears too. So don't worry about that. Anyway, all you get, just like in every other reef, you get a treasure chart from Three Eye Reef. Every reef gives you a treasure chart. So those are, since there are 6 reefs on the map, that's 6 treasure charts right there. Those are 6 really good treasure charts that you can get if you want to get all the treasure charts in the game. So now we're going to make our way over here to Greatfish Isle. Greatfish Isle we've been to Greatfish Isle before. Greatfish Isle is, well, okay, so we've been here before. As you can see, it's that island that was destroyed by Ganon. You know, where Jaboon was supposed to be there, but Jaboon is instead an outset island. Now we actually get to explore more of Greatfish, but there's really not much you can do for how spectacular this island looks. Okay, yeah, this island does look really spectacular despite it being destroyed, but it's really disappointing how there's not much you can to offer here. So by the way, for the record, this is gonna be the first of these world exploration episodes that I don't actually have to split up, because I actually recorded this episode short enough where I could edit it down to something that I don't to a length where it doesn't require me to split this video up, which is good. Saves me less time to edit later in the future. I don't even know why I'm talking about that, but we're done with. So all you get in Greatfish Isle is a heart piece, and you have to do exactly what I just did in order to get that heart piece. All right, so the final area that I'm going to of the video is Cyclops Reef, which is a one dice island, one dice reef, pretty much. It's not called One Eye Reef; it's called Cyclops Reef. There's only one dice here, so this one has the least amount of bomb cannons. So this should be one of the more easier easier reef to take care of as far as destroying all the bomb cannons is concerned. As you can see, I'm trying to be a pro here by shooting all these bomb cannons from long distances, which I guess saves a little bit of time, so that way you can save yourself some distance from having to get close to them, to get up close to these guys' face and destroying them. Bomb cannons don't have faces, so how do they know? Who operates these bomb cannons? If so, then if there's someone who operates these, man, these guys are terrible at operating these cannons, I swear. Because these things have really bad aim, so you can literally stand still and they won't hit you. That's how bad their aim is. All right, so once again, just like Eye Reef, in Cyclops Reef, well, in order to get to the treasure, you have to walk all the way around. So that can be a pain sometimes. So we just gotta go ahead and do that. Alright, so here we are at the spot. So, oh my god! Wow, that snipe. Wow. Okay, okay. I'm not done. Okay, that's it. You are gonna die. Thank you. Wow. That was some trashy luck right there. Well, forget that I said that these bomb cannons and bomb ships have terrible aim, because that one just sniped me as I tried to make my way to the treasure. That sucks. Alright, round two. This time there's nothing in the that'll get in my way in order to get this treasure. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see what we get. And with that, we get ourselves another treasure chart. Alright. And with that is going to be it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker. Next time, we're going to be exploring the rest of the world. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.